Good morning, Patrick here from Complete Health. And I'm just wondering whether you're inhibiting your own process, your own ability for your body to actually heal itself. Now, the reason why I say that, or the reason why I make that statement, is that so many people will come into my office and say, there's absolutely nothing that I'm doing that is causing my problem. There's absolutely nothing that I'm doing that is causing my problem. But the reality of it is that whenever someone is coming to see me, they're almost always coming in with a physical injury. A physical injury. So either they've got a shoulder that's hurting, or their back's hurting, or they've got headaches, or whatever it is, there is a physical injury that is taking place. And so one of the statements that I'll get on a really regular basis, there was absolutely nothing that I was doing that caused this problem. And there is, honestly, without a shadow of a doubt, not a week in my life where I will not hear that statement. Now, the reality is true that every single person that has got a physical injury or some sort of disease or illness is almost always got some sort of environmental factor that led them to that cause. Let me explain. When someone's got high blood pressure, your risk of heart attack goes significantly through the roof. But what we know about heart attacks, there are really massive factors that are involved. Diet, exercise, and mentality. If you're high stress, your blood pressure goes up. If you're eating the wrong foods, your blood pressure goes up. If you're not exercising enough, your blood pressure goes up. The reason being is that all three of these factors will cause inflammation in our body some way or another, either physically, chemically, or emotionally. When we look at our emotions are linked to the chemicals that our body produces, and it has a chemical effect. And as a result, it has a physical change on our body. Now, I can almost always tell you, if I can get people to change really kind of 4 factors, you can almost guarantee that you are setting that person up to head in the right direction. Doesn't necessarily mean that they get there straight away, but they're heading in the right direction. If we can get someone that's got a shoulder injury, a low back injury, migraines, fibromyalgia, doesn't matter what the condition is, if you can get them to change their diet, to exercise a little bit more, to approach their attitude towards their health and make it a little bit better, and change some of the things that are going on in their environment. Either they're exposing themselves to too many chemicals, or maybe they're just constantly sitting all the time, and as a result their environment is toxic to their body. If you've got a low back problem and all you do is sit on the sofa all day playing Xbox, I can tell you, because I've got numbers of patients who have done it, the problem is likely going to get worse. Now, it's interesting because the old school thought of healing a low back problem was bed rest. But what we actually know is activity is better for improving injuries than actually sitting around and resting. Now, it's interesting, even something as dangerous or as bad as cancer for our body has been shown to be reduced significantly if someone partakes in moderate to low intensity exercise on a regular basis. You can actually slow down the growth of a tumor. Now, the thing is if that is changing a tumor, just think about going out and actually moving, how that has an effect on the way that your muscles work, and the way that your cardiovascular system starts to work. And it's not rocket science. If your body is working at a higher capacity and it's working more healthily, and you're putting the right fuels and right resources into the body, that healing process is going to speed up. If you're putting the right sources of carbohydrates and proteins and antioxidants, e.g. vitamins, into your body can start to repair and recover. So if I can get people to change those 4 factors, and it's simple, by the way, it's simple. These concepts are incredibly simple, but are they easy? With temptations of society nowadays, it is so easy not to eat a good diet. It's so easy not to, especially now that the gyms are closed, it is so easy not to exercise. It's so easy with everything going on around us and all the newspapers to get really down and upset about everything. I mean, the number of people that I've had in the clinic on the edge of tears because of the volume of stress that's going on around us is insane. So like I say, set yourself up for the healing process, set your tissues up for improvement by obviously looking after yourself physically, chemically, emotionally, and taking care of your environment. try not to expose yourself to negative thoughts, negative environments, sitting in a chair, chemicals in the air. Where we can, try and take your exercise in a place which is cleaner, e.g. like out in the woods, go for a walk in the woods, rather than running where the traffic is. Just an idea. Hopefully some of this information was helpful for you. If you know someone that can obviously benefit from this, guys, please share. We want to help as many people as we possibly can. Patrick here from Complete Health, and I'll speak to you guys again tomorrow. Oh, good morning, Ricardo. Take care.